Now, show you. This entire thing is Mont Chiara, but there is a new area that is upcoming. It's called North Chiara. Okay, the North Chiara now, the French school is over here. The German school will also move over here. And look at this one. It's a giant development that is really beautiful. This is family oriented. I mean, there's no question about that area. The area is so near to town, very convenient, but this development is big. Come, let me show you. It's a very, very impressive development. In fact, I'm in the showroom and you look at the whole ID, that's the concept of this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miranda Hill at North Chiara. Take a moment's look at the entire landscaping. The guardhouse, look at that, the guardhouse. And then all these are the landscaping, the greenery, and then the two towers. And you can turn in from here if you are that tower, and you can turn to this side if you are staying in this tower and your parking is here. Okay, this is a huge development, and I like the fact that for the entire plot of land, if you come over here, look at how big the plot of land is, and just look at this entire deck, the entire facility deck, pool, infinity pool, garden, park, children's pool, slide, outdoor sitting area, a tennis court. Look at that. In this time and age, year 2024, there is a condo in the heart of KL, premium area of KL, with a tennis court and a clubhouse. When was the last time we see a condo with an actual clubhouse? There's a little park over here as well. A community hall, a big community hall. You know, most condos these days are just two towers and then try to stuff the bottom ground with the facilities, and then they have the parking below. And inside here, there is a basketball court, an indoor basketball court over here. And look at how they build it to ease your entry and exit. You drive over here, this is a nice big turn to go to the lower levels of the parking. All right, the gym is over here overseeing the park and the pool. There's a shortcut walkway that you cross over to the clubhouse instead of walking past the other tower. Down here, there's a lot of area for walking, jogging, you know, just feeling the fresh air. I mean, apart from that, there are some units with larger balconies. The balconies are huge, where you can place even a small dining table out there, outdoor dining table. And if you look at the middle part, it's a very airy kind of design, right? The entire air well is not sealed, it's open. So that's where your yard is, and then your aircon compressors and all that. Again, this is another lawn for people to walk and jog and just walk around. Children can run and play and all that. I love it. I love this development. I'm very, very, very family oriented. Nice. If you stay in this level, right, of course you are facing the garden and the park immediately right in front of you. If your kids like to come out and play, you can see them while you are in your living room straight away, just right there. Oh, there's a little, oh, these are nice. These units are nice. There's a little gate where you can open and you walk straight out to the little water feature in front of your house, straight to the deck. So making this entire thing your front lawn. Right. I love this. This is called Miranda Hill. Let's go check out some of the units. But for me, when the condo development is like this, in an area that makes sense, North Chiara, which is just right next to Mont Chiara, I no longer care much about how the layout is inside, because the whole structure is an attraction by itself, the facilities and all that. And I don't think this is a super high density development, nor it is a super low density development like the other project of BRDB 111 Menarong, which is totally different target market, all right? And 37 levels up, not too high. Let's go check out the biggest unit, but not the biggest unit, but they have two show houses over here. One is 1,500 square foot, the other one is 2,000 square foot. And recently my kids grow up and they play games at home, super noisy. I'm sure some of you have that experience. Let's check that out, why it makes sense. So this one that we're checking out, I love the idea. I hope they build the whole lobby like this. It's so beautiful. This is a 2,153 square foot unit. Let's see what's that, all right? I love the quality of this. Most people just print them. This is like embossed material, all right? 4 bedrooms with 2 utility rooms and 4 bathrooms. Let's come inside here. This is the big foyer. You can put your shoes over here, your cabinet over here. There's of course a door here, and there is another door here because this is a dual key unit. Back then when dual key units first came out, most people couldn't really grasp the concept of it, but nowadays a lot of people can accept it because it makes a lot of sense. This in itself is a giant primary bedroom with all the facilities you need. You know, you can have your coffee machine, you can have do your little cooking and all that. You know, when let's say your kids stay with you, they are around the age of 19, 20, they have their own life, they have their own schedules, you know. They probably go to college, they probably already have a boyfriend or girlfriend, or they are young adults. This is wonderful. Make them pay their portion of it, all right? And here's toilet, all right? This in itself is like a small hotel room, you know. Of course, all these are included, probably not this, and these are standard, all right? All proper, high quality BRDB materials. In BRDB, the layout makes sense, the materials, the choice of materials all make sense. This is a dual key unit, all right? Or if you have visiting relatives and all that, they can stay here. Or like myself, I probably would put my noisy kids over here, you know, then I can have a peace of mind. Now, why don't you stay here and I'll walk over there, let you have a look, right? This is the dry kitchen, L-shaped. Of course, you can design and renovate. If you don't like this, you can put a wall over here, or if there is a wall over here, you can check whether it's a beam and then you can remove it. But again, it is this type of development where you have a big expansive view, all right? Now the balconies are huge. Again, it's a BRDB development. The quality of all these are high-end stuffs, and this is wide. You can put this over here. That's a huge balcony. So if I were you, I would put a small table there for breakfast. And there's water supply and power supply. So your balcony is a balcony that you can put some electric cooker. Let's say you want to do mala hot pot and all that. You can do it outside. You can let the smell go all the way. There's a 3-point plug over there that is weather sealed. There is also water piping already prepared for you. And here is where you can entertain your guests, right? Of course, these are ID. I will put a cabinet. I won't design it that way. Put 2 lamps there. Probably put a photo frame. And let's look at the kitchen, all right? And this in itself is also very impressive, you know. I love the dining table height of this island. You know, some islands are high, but I like this height. It's just like a normal dining table. And you have all your cabinetry over here. You can have one fridge over here. And then as you come inside, this is your wet kitchen per se, all right? And of course, there's a door for the helper to, you know, rubbish and all that. They can get it done over there. And then here is your cooking hob and all that. And here is your washing area, your yard. That's a pretty big helper's room over there. And then here is also another pretty spacious, properly usable toilet, you know. And of course, these are all the aircon compressors and all that. Very convenient and very humane for the maintenance workers, you know, to just walk out instead of climbing out and all that. Okay, water supply over here. There. So all these are supplied, lovely stuffs. All these, all right. So that's the whole layout. I guess you get the idea, right? The heavy cooking gets done over there because these are really family-oriented condos, and then you have your dry kitchen over here. Now, here is where the family stays. All right, that's the first room. So in total, there are 4 rooms over here. So this is the first room. Again, it's enough. They don't do minimalistic cabinetry to give you the false impression of space. These are, you know, proper full-size cabinets where you can put a lot of clothes in there, especially for your kids. All right, a study table over here as well. And of course, this one is still spacious enough to have probably a TV or some shelves for books and all that. Okay, this is a queen size. Again, this fits a king size, but it's gonna stretch over there. All right, this one is a storeroom. Now, a small storeroom for you to put the brooms, the vacuum cleaners. You can put shelves over there. All right, a small one, which is good. I mean, away from sight. This is a powder room for visitors and all that. Spacious, and there's a shower as well. All right, of course, again, all these are supplied. All right, and then here we have another room. Look at here. You can be a study room. It can also be a bedroom. Big glass area and all that. You know, these are nice when your kids are small. You have that. As a parent myself, right? Oh, I also got something like that for my kid when they were young, and they grow up really fast, and you have to take out the whole thing. So just put a double bed there. All right. This again is a small working office or study room. Now, I love this. That is one thing that I don't have in my own house, which is an office or a study or working area room. You can put some shelves over here. You can put 1 desk, 2 desks. So I am someone who don't agree with putting a computer station for my kids in their own room. I don't agree with that. If they do that, I won't see them ever again. So a common working area, I will give them that. Now, this is the primary bedroom. All right, very spacious. So the design of it is that this is where you stay, and there's a small little balcony just for you to get the fresh air in and all that, and walk out, you know, hear the sound and all that. Of course, I won't put a queen bed. I will put a super king over here. You can have your TV because the room is so big. I'll put a super king over here. And here, yep, if you make the entire place to be wardrobe, 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 and then a mirror over here, instead of a wardrobe over here, then you can have a walk-in wardrobe sort of design. So it's pretty much up to you how you want to lay it out. Of course, here they design it, you know, they have the space for her to sit and then do. I noticed one thing. Every time we look at IDs, right, they have a place for women to sit down and do their makeup. But a lot of ladies that I know, or my wife, they just stand and do their makeup. How would you do it? Do you sit down or you stand? All right, and that's the bath. Okay, so you have a place to sit down. Let me explain to guys why. This is a show house. Okay, they sit and shower because sometimes ladies, they need to, you know, because they wear high heels, right? So a lot of them would have hardened skin area, so they need to scrub it off and all that. So it's very convenient for them. Right? It's usable. It's not a giant primary ensuite bathroom with dual basin and all that, but it's totally usable. All right. Again, up to your ID. If you want to straight away put a door over here, all right, and have this entirety is your changing and bath thing together, you can do that. All right. So if you turn around, you stay here or walk all the way there, you will see that this is a true 2,000 over square feet condo that is huge. All right, but it's being fully utilized for rooms and all that over there. And then here is the living area with a big balcony, a layout that is practical and makes sense. All right, this layout is not out there to wow you with different concepts and all that, but it's straight up practical and usable for a family, right? There's a smaller unit over there, 1,550 square foot. Aha, don't forget 2163 because the dual key is over here. So this could be the primary bedroom. Right, let's go check out a 1,005 square foot unit. So this is 1558 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and 1 utility room. That's the size of the foyer, just enough for probably you put your bench over here and then you put a cabinet over here to put your shoes, all right? And again, as you walk in, it is this type of design where you get a very nice overview of the unit, all right? This is again very familiar, the L-shaped or U-shaped dry kitchen, you know, when you greet your friends, you prepare your stuff, the kids come back. I'm sure you're gonna put your keys and all that over here, you know. Here's the wet kitchen area, do your washing, preparation, cooking. 2-person can do things over here. All right, there's a little window here to add the air vent out. All right, these come supplied as well. As you come out here, this is where your laundry area are, your washer and dryer. This is the helper's room. This is the helper's toilet. And this is a yard area. And of course, your aircon compressors all will be over there. Here you can dry your clothes and all that. I like modern condos. All of them has a nice air well to dry their clothes, so people don't need to hang their clothes in the balcony. For condos where people hang their clothes in the balcony, it's the fault of the designer of the condo itself. It's not who wants to hang their stuffs over there, you know, if there is a proper place. This is the living area, all right? Do you guys notice one thing? How many of you, when you go to your friend's house, you all actually linger around the living room? I noticed one thing. Nobody does that anymore. Most people linger around the island or the dining. So it's good that developers recognize this and sort of slowly reduce the emphasis of living room, you know, compared to those days, right? So this is again the giant balcony. That's a great example of a small dining table. You're gonna sit here, have your breakfast, or have your, you know, hot pot and whatnot. Water is supplied, power is supplied, and it's super usable. You can even put your exercise equipment over there. And the glass area is extended, so you get full view and sunlight coming in. Again, this is the storeroom, I suppose. Tiny storeroom, but it's good enough. You put some shelves all the way to the top. You can fit quite a bit of stuff in there. You know, your toilet paper, your dishwasher, your big laundry detergent and all that. Now this is cool. I like this idea. I mean, they make it look like a study room, but this is so spacious. Might as well be a bedroom. But it can be a bedroom where you can have a foldable bed or a sofa bed where you drag out the bed, you know. So it becomes an area where the kids study and do things. Full-size bedroom. This is totally usable. All right. Before I check this, let me check this out. Now this is interesting. This is basically the powder room, shower, toilet, everything here. And then this is another room. So the ID here, you can see it's like a ladies' room. Now this is a little bit longer, but a little bit narrower. But I think it still fits a king-size bed. But when you put a king-size bed, then probably it's a little bit narrower over here. So you can change the orientation. I may put the bed over there and put the cabin over here. So the bed looks out, you know. But it's a long room, all right? But it's usable, it's not super tiny. Here is the primary bedroom, right? Wide and big enough. Again, you can put a super king over here with plenty of room left. This is like a hotel, right? But most people will put storage space. And here is the cabinets before you go into the toilet and shower, toilet. Yeah, I quite like this actually. You know, one on each side. In fact, if you want to, I think I will. I can totally build a glass door over here. And here's ventilation anyway. So I will seal it up. And there's the shower. Again, you can sit down, do your stuff. A little bit tight, but doesn't obstruct me. I am 5'11", 97 kg. Okay, it's okay. All right, so this is the 1558 square feet unit. Again, you can see Miranda Hill is family oriented, practical layout, really practical layout. All right, everybody has their own corners, right? This is where people stay. In fact, you can even put a little door over here if you want to, because when you entertain your guests and all that, having one that conceals your sleeping area would be nice. So yeah, this is Miranda Hill, North Kiara. The location makes sense. The layout is super practical. It's a giant development, and I love the community area that it has. Like I said, when I saw that, I don't really bother much how clever is this, you know, because most of the time when you hear the developer, branded developers like BRDB, you know it's not gonna be bad. So come over here at Bangsar and check out Miranda Hills show house, show gallery. Yeah, they're selling pretty fast because the area makes sense, right? Check out the ID. This will be how they position Miranda Hills interior design, overall lobby concept, and I love it. I love it, you know. Very Orient Asian feel. Cheers.